Hello world. Fuck you, suck a dick, piss off, go burn in hell, kill yourself, I don't give a fuck. Welcome to the wonderful world that is the freedom of speech. I don't care about your opinions. I don't care about whether or not you are offended. I don't, and I never will. No one ever should. Now, at the same time, I'm not going to go out of my way, other than in the intro to this video, to purposely offend a person. Just as no one ever should. Once again. Now, your opinion is just that. It is your opinion. It is not the absolute facts. It is not the law of the land. And if you feel that it is, you're a fucking moron. Oh, you can't say that. That's offensive. You don't want to fucking hear something that offends you? Go the fuck away. Period. Let me tell you a little story. There was one day, me and a few of my friends were sitting in a restaurant at our own table. We had ordered our food, and we were waiting for our food to get there. While doing so, we were joking, laughing, having just a gay old time. And by gay old time, I mean the actual, literal definition of the word gay, which is happy. That's right, all of you people out there that can't seem to understand actual definitions, you have to put some negative connotation to something. Gay did not originally mean homosexual. I still don't think it should. Gay is happy. You're happy, you're gay, blah, blah, blah. Yay! Now, do I think that homosexual people should not be happy? No, I don't. But that is a completely different story. I believe that everyone should be happy with who they are as long as it does not affect the life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness of others, which will be a very recurring theme in my videos, which, if you pay attention, this is the second video posted within the same day. I won't normally do this, but it occurred to me that people need to understand something, and they never fucking do. People in my generation, the millennials, and people in the generation that has come after us, Generation Z, which for some reason us millennials we are confused for Generation Z all the fucking time, mostly because our generation is one of those that just started acting fucking retarded and actually think that our being stupid is a good thing. No. But at the same time, as a millennial, I will inform you. Millennials aren't the ones that are sitting there snorting condoms. They're not the ones doing the "you lackin' challenge. They're not the ones eating Tide Pods. That's Generation Z. I know the old saying is the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. In this case, the first apple, fell off the tree, rolled down a hill, landed next to a frickin' river, grew, and then when it started bearing apples, the apple dropped out of the fucking tree, landed in the river, and washed out to fucking sea. Millennials, we're fucked up. We really are. We're the generation that started the whole, oh, well, my feelings matter more than what's more than yours. My feelings are more important than yours. We're the ones that started that crap. Problem with that is the next generation, Gen Z, is my feelings are more important than what's actual fact. My feelings are more important than everything. More than truth, more than fact, more than laws. If my feelings are hurt by something that is a legitimate law, is a good law, is a functioning law, I don't care. I'm going to do whatever I want. I'm going to say whatever I want. I'm going to be whatever I want. And if you try to stop me, then you're fascist, you're racist, you're sexist, you're xenophobic, you're homophobic, you're Islamophobic. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Just because you call somebody something or another phobic, just because you call somebody fascist, just because you call somebody racist, doesn't mean they are. In fact, if you're calling somebody a fascist simply because they have an opposing view of yours, and you actually resort to violence, whether it is verbal or physical assault, you're the fascist. Oh my God, no! That can't be true, because that goes against my feelings. You're a fucking moron. Okay? Your feelings don't make you more valid than someone else. Is that person, by having a different opinion, is that person harming you? No, they're not. Fuck off. Now back to the story. Sorry, I have a thing where I kind of go off on a rant in the middle of a rant. It's what I do. It's been a thing about me for years, so you'll learn this if you continue watching my videos. If you don't, well, cool. Fuck you, don't care. Live your life. Be you. That's the point of these videos, is you be you. Now, again, back to the fucking story. Well, me and my friends, we were sitting at our table, waiting on our food. We'd placed our orders, waiting on everything to get to us. We're talking, we're having fun, we're laughing, we're joking. I tell an off-color joke. Why? Because I fucking can. It's America. Me and my friends find it funny. It's what we do. Now, some stupid little social justice warrior motherfucker, him and his friends had actually shown up at the restaurant after we had. We're sitting at a different table, like 2 or 3 tables away from us. Heard my joke, and they decided to come. This motherfucker comes over to my table, where it's me and 5 of my friends. This idiot, I gotta admit, he had balls for a few moments, because he comes over to a table with 5 other pretty big burly motherfuckers and me. And he's sitting there, starts talking shit, telling me that I can't say that kind of joke because it could be offensive to someone. It could hurt someone's feelings, blah, 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 blah. I'm laughing my ass off at this moron. I am laughing so hard at him, which pissed him off. And he's like, did you not hear me? You can't don't you fucking laugh at me. I looked up at him, I'm like, are you actually fucking serious right now? Are you actually fucking serious? You're going to walk over here alone to a table of people who you don't know, who are carrying on a conversation that you had no part of, that nothing was directed towards you, and you're going to tell me that I cannot execute my freedom of speech, the First Amendment. I can't do my freedom of speech because it might possibly offend someone about me telling a joke. You're fucking stupid. Get the fuck out of my face. He continued to cuss me out, to which I sat there and replied, okay, if you have an actual issue with me, let's step outside. I don't want to cause trouble for this corporation. I don't want to cause trouble for the innocent people here that are just trying to do their jobs or are just trying to eat their meals in peace. If you have a legitimate problem with me, and you actually feel like you need to defend the honor of people who aren't even real, people who don't even exist because it's a fucking joke, and people who may possibly get offended because the joke bears slight possible similarities towards other people, which, by the way, the butt of my joke was my friends, and they're the ones laughing harder than anything? Yeah. Then we can step outside, we can talk, and if you swing on me, I will break your fucking neck. He went paler than Casper, because he did not expect somebody to actually stick up for themselves. Because in today's society, all you have to do is say, that's offensive, and everyone's automatically kowtowing to you. I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that. This is America. I'm free to say whatever the fuck I want to fucking say. Which is the point of my opening of this entire video, where I purposely cussed out everyone. Why? Because I don't fucking care. So, I'm sorry if me telling a joke to my friends is offensive to other people. I'm sorry if you are so quick to get offended that you can't even see humor. And here's the really fucked up part. Those same idiots who talk shit and get all offended because somebody said an off-color joke, they'll say those exact same jokes and they don't care. They do the exact same shit, but in the privacy of their own home. They'll talk all the shit they want in public. I don't care. You stupid little social justice warriors, fuck you all. You seem to think that because you're saying that it is for social justice that you're able to do whatever you want. You're able to say whatever you want. Well, go the fuck ahead. Really, go the fuck ahead. Do what you want. Say what you want. And if you're breaking the law, you will be punished. If you are a threat to someone else, you will be dealt with. If you attack someone else, you will be dealt with. If you're stupid enough to attack someone who can actually defend themselves, honestly, I hope they kill you. I genuinely do. And if you're attacking someone who can't defend themselves, or if you sit there and get 5 or 6 people to jump someone because you don't agree with them on a political standard, I hope somebody sees it, and I hope they fucking kill you. I genuinely do. Because you are a fucking blight on this country. You are a blight on this world. You sit there and you say that you're doing shit to fight against fascism, to fight against people being evil and hateful towards others, in the guise of being evil and hateful towards anyone who doesn't believe the same as you. In that exact same sentence, that exact same statement. I fully believe that if somebody sees someone getting jumped and beat up because they are mentally handicapped, because they are homosexual, because they are transgender, because they are black, because they are white, because they are Asian, because they are Hispanic, because they are liberal, because they are conservative. If you see something like that happening, you should be a decent human being and get involved. If you see somebody getting bullied in your schools, instead of sitting there talking all this stupid bullshit that you do, instead of attacking people on the internet, stand up for the person in real fucking life. Get a fucking pair of balls, whether you're a guy or a girl. I'm not talking physical balls. I'm saying get off your fucking ass, get off your goddamn high horse, and do something about it. Don't just talk it, be it. You want to sit there and say that you are part of the solution. No, if you keep fucking quiet, if you sit there and all you do is attack people on social media, you're part of the goddamn problem. Quit being fucking keyboard warriors. Don't only have keyboard balls. Be a fucking person. You see somebody getting bullied in your schools? Stand up for them. Help them. Columbine. One of the fucking people who did that, one of the killers in Columbine, sat there and had a note that said if only one person had been nice, had stuck up for me, then I wouldn't have shot up the school. I wouldn't have to do this. That was Columbine. That was one of the fucking notes left by the Columbine killers. One person. But no one did. Oh, well, if you're saying that it's bullying that causes mass shooters, not always. It's not always bullying. I'm not going to lie. Some people are just inherently evil. I'm not getting into gun control on this. I'm getting into being a decent human being, not putting whether or not you're offended by shit. And being a keyboard warrior. This video is about being a human being. It's about allowing yourself and allowing others to be humans. But it is also about protecting others. I don't care about whether or not I offend you with anything I say. I don't. Honestly, a lot of you, I pray to God that my shit offends the fuck out of you. I pray to God that just seeing my face will offend you. Because you know what that means? That means somewhere deep down in your soul, you realize that you're full of shit. You realize that you're getting offended doesn't do shit. And that offends you. So you know what? Last point on this video. And the most important point on this video. Because this video was only going to be about whether or not society gives a fuck if you're offended. But I could not help myself because I literally weep. I weep for these poor kids. I weep for them because, believe it or not, when I was in school, I used to get bullied until I decided to stand up and fucking fight back. Then I became the bully against bullies. Oh, I see you picking on someone else because they're smaller than you, because they're weaker than you. I'ma beat the living fuck out of your ass. That's exactly what I did. That was my mindset. And guess what? Bullies quit fucking doing shit in my schools while I was there. You know why? Because they knew if you get caught beating up somebody because he's gay, this motherfucker's going to beat the living shit out of you and you're going to be hospitalized. Now, I'm not saying resort to just physically assaulting someone because they're a bully. Don't. I did a lot of shit that I shouldn't have done. I was a bad kid. I was a very bad kid. I took out my anger on other people, but I also protected other people. You should all protect other people. You should protect each other, because that is the key. We are not just ourselves. No man is an island. That is an old phrase. No one is an island when all is said and done. When I was a little boy, my grandmother got me a CD, and that sat there. It was Kenny Loggins' Songs from Pooh Corner, I believe, Volume 2. The first song was from the Tigger movie. Your heart will lead you home. And one of the lines, no one is an island when all is said and done. And that's the fact. We're not just us. We're not. We are our community. We are our brothers and sisters, our neighbors, our friends. We are that poor kid sitting in the back of the class, crying every day when they're home, thinking about suicide because everyone treats them like shit. We are that person in the back of the class that's just one straw away from grabbing our mommy or our daddy's fucking gun and coming to school. We are, all of us are that person, because what you do to the least is what you will do to the greatest. What you do to the least of us is what you do to the greatest of us. We are human. We are people. And we all have a spark of the divine. I used to go to church all the time. I'm not able to go anymore. And I will handle the reason why in another video. Another very, very important video. But I used to go to church all the time. And there was a song, God is Love. And He is. And we all have a spark of the divine in us. That is why we are capable of feeling love. That is why we can sit there. And I'm not just talking about, oh, well, that person's sexy. I want to spend my life with them because I can sleep with them. And I'm willing to sleep with them and all. No. Just genuine love for others. Platonic love for others. I love my friends. Every one of them. Guys, girls, I don't care. Trans, I don't care. I love my country. I love my countrymen. I love the people of this world. I hate humanity. Do not get me wrong, because there will be videos where I will sit there and say shit, where I straight out say, I hate humanity. I hate the human population. And I do, but I also love people. I love people. Because every time I come close to just losing all faith in humanity, I see something beautiful. I see some 8 or 9-year-old boy sitting there talking to his mom and organizing an outreach program for poor, homeless, starving people. I see a homeless man who is given money so that he might be able to eat. And he goes and he uses every penny of the money that's given to him to buy food, not just for himself, but for other homeless people, for other poor, starving people. A man who has nothing and gives it to others. Gives the little bit he gets for others so they don't have to suffer. I've been homeless. I've been that person sitting on a fucking bench with only the clothes that I was wearing. Nowhere to go, no food to eat, no money. I've been that person. And there was another homeless man who saw that, and he shared his food with me. I asked him, "Sir, why would you share with me? You're homeless. You don't have anything." He looked at me and he said, "Because I saw you were hungry. I knew you were hungry. And no one should be like that." That is beauty. That is love. That man didn't know me from anyone. I could have just been some asshole pretending. Could have sat there and put dirt on my face and all that crap and gone home, because a lot of people do that. A lot of people sit there and they put dirty rags on and panhandle, it's what it's called, to get money. And other homeless people will do what they can to help them, and then that person walks off, gets picked up by somebody, and goes home to their fucking 2-story house, washes off, sits down in front of their big screen TV and watches the game because they don't fucking care. That's horrible. That's evil. That's out there. But a lot of people still try to help. That's what we all should do. We should all at least try to help each other. I don't care if this video offends you. I don't. I'm against bullying. I'm against treating people like shit because of the color of their skin, because of their religion, because of anything, unless they are a piece of shit. And a lot of times, the people who are acting out, who are violent, there's something going on in their home. So before you just automatically assume, oh, well, this person's just an asshole, stop and think. What's going on with them? Be a human. Be a person. Treat people with love and respect. And I guarantee this world can be a better place. So, if you like my video, if you like my message, cool. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave comments, whether you like what I say or don't. And if you don't like what I say, if you're one of those self-righteous pricks, well, you know what? Fuck you. I don't care. Piss off. Now, everyone have a blessed day.